Hello, in this video, we will learn how to use Postman, a popular tool for API developing and API testing. We will walk through some basic features of Postman and see how to use Postman to make API requests easily. Now let's open the Postman. Here, this is the interface, and on the left, you can see the collection and the history. And this is the central area where we will be making our API request, and at the bottom is where we will see our response. So now first we will create our workplace. So go there and create workspace, and next, and here give some name like API testing, and simply create. So you can see this is the interface, and similarly on the left side here is a collection, environment, and history, and this is the central area. And now let's start simple making get request. So we will create a collection here. So and now we can change the name like this API testing. This is a collection name. Now here uh, we will add a request here. So right click on this and add a request. So here we will put a particular URL and test on the get method. So we will use this URL. Now put this so send. So this is the area where we are placing an input, and now here on the at the bottom you can see 200. It means request successfully initiated and the server has successfully responded on the particular request. So here you can see all the data or information regarding this particular API. So here you can see this is a user ID, title, all kind of relevant information you can find by in JSON format. And so in this way you can get relevant information regarding the API by using get method. So this is the output after execution of this particular URL using get method, and we will get the content relevant to the API. All there are number of users and their title, body, and user ID as well. So this is a JSON format. Here you can change the formatting like XML format, HTML format as well. So here you can see this is the HTML format, and you can save the response as well from this side like this, save response to file. So I save this particular response and check it out. Now move to the document folder, and here I save response. So open this. So you can see this is our response, and similarly you can also use get method and test API like this. Now move on. Now let's send a post request. So in Postman, we can change HTTP method to post. Similarly, move to point out this section and choose post method. And in the body section here, you go to the body and select raw, and file format is JSON. And the URL will be the same URL endpoint. And here you have to write some JSON format script for the post method, like you are going to add some data in the API. So now I already write it down, so we just copy it and write. So here you can see this is the format of JSON. I add title, body, and user ID. So now all are done. So just click on send, and here you can see 201. It means your post matter successfully created post request. So and in the post request you can see the data that we uh, added in the body. So you can see this is the data that we included, and similarly you can save the response. And this is the information about network like HTTP version, local address, API remote address, and TLS protocol, cipher name, certificate, so on. So in this method, you can send post requests by changing this HTTP method. There are multiple HTTP methods: get, post, put, patch, and so on. So now in this section, we just select post method and same URL. I'll write it down. And go to the body section and select raw. And in the raw section, I select a format like text, JavaScript. So I select JSON format and including this content like title, body, user ID, and send. So this is the post request creation method. Now we are going to create environment variables. Well, Postman allows you to create an environment variable to make your request more flexible. For example, instead of using hard-coded URLs, you can use environment variable for the base URL. So let me show you how. So here you can see no environment variable. So here move to the cursor and here is the option to create environment variable. Simply click on this and here you have to put down the URL that you use. So this is a URL. I just copy it and paste it here. So this is a variable. What should I do? Sorry, I made mistake. Here you write out some variable that is associated with the URL. So like write it down, name URL. This is a variable, and here you have to write URL. So simply paste. So I have created environment variable successfully. Now save it and go to the request page. So here you don't need to write the entire URL. Simply you just write URL instead of hard-coded complete URLs and just check it out. Again, get method. So, oops, there's something wrong. So, what should I have to do? So, I have to use post. Now, let's again check it out. Oh, there's a mistake. I got the mistake where go to new environment variable I have created. So, changes something here. Just copy till.com only and remove similarly. Now save it again and go to the page and here just type user and send. So something wrong. So I test on another URL. So go to a new environment variable and I change the particular URL with this and similarly like paste it here and we can also change the name of variable like this base URL. So save it and now go to the new request here and select base URL. So here you select a variable. Now you can check it out. So you can see there's something error. So I can use post method as well. Uh, so something is wrong. Remove this and similarly so you can see this is the message, welcome to the simple book API, means get request is working perfectly and we do not use the entire URL, we just use a variable and we declare with the particular URL. This is associated with URL and we just use this variable. So this is the process to create environment variable and using it to make get request and to make post request and so on. Postmans allow you to create some tests that will check if your API responds correctly. So we will create a particular test case that will uh, show the response is 200 okay. So what will be the procedure? Similarly, we have a particular URL and get method we use and go to the body section and here you can see the script and we will use JavaScript to write test. So this is for PD request means this is for get method. So now we will write some test case here. So I just copy this test case uh, to verify the response status 200. Okay, now copy and paste it here. I just this is a Java code. Now we simply paste the URL and send request. So here you can see there's some problem like 401 unauthorization problem is there. So if we change the URL again like this and copy and paste. Now save this test and check it out again. So save it and again run this. So you can see this is the error we are facing. Status code is 200. It means it's run okay. How we can fix it? This is option. You can chat with API chatbot and it will assist you to resolve this issue. So similarly, we have further test cases like check response time. So here we can also write this script to check the response time and save it again and send request. So here you can see response time is less than 200 means error because so similarly you can further implement some test cases and check it out. So this is the procedure to use test cases to API respond to API status and so on. So that's it for this basic tutorial on using Postman. I hope this video helped you understand all the basic about Postman. Now you can testing your APIs and exploring more advanced features. Thanks for watching and don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more interesting and relevant tutorials. Thank you.